So let's begin. We open this transmission of divine love consciousness, which is always for your highest good and the highest good of all. You are invited to just relax, notice what you notice, allow yourself to experience what's being offered. I do my best to put into words what I am observing and experiencing. The transmission and the guides are doing to help you track what is happening. But there's always so much more happening than can be put into words. So you're just invited to ride upon that. The transmission will go for about 45 to 50 minutes. So your infinite divine being is definitely present here, along with your guardian angel and the other angels and spirit guides you work with. Archangel Metatron and his angels are very present around us, helping to adjust your frequencies, your energy system to be as open and receptive as possible to this higher information. So light is essentially pure information. And divine light lifts you and your system into these higher vibrations, higher order. And order is just another word for consciousness. So you're being lifted into a greater consciousness. So Archangel Metatron and his angels right now are assisting you with your light body. The light body extends out around you in various layers at various distances. But essentially, the light body helps you to receive these frequencies and then allows you to hold them more stably, more permanently. It's like the light body fills with light and fills with information, fills with these patterns and frequencies. It aids you in just moment to moment living from this level of consciousness, this level of integrity and order and flow and ease. And then automatically that also just starts clearing your surface layers of the heart and mind. It's like vacuuming away random thoughts, incomplete emotions, beliefs that no longer match this higher vibration. And clearing these away eventually pulls you into deeper relaxation, deeper stillness, quiet, calm within. Just continuing to settle your system. As the surface is cleansed, sometimes other layers come to the surface. We're clearing those as well. And there's a vast being of light approaching us. Very gently, very slowly. Sharing his light with you, his love, and his gratitude for you. Like this is very personal. This is gratitude specifically for you. Would you be willing to allow yourself to open to this, to receive this, to notice more and more what this is for you? To be so deeply appreciated by someone. Yeah, what would it be like to feel this appreciation, this gratitude for you, the unique being you are, to go even deeper? Everyone's receiving this quite well. When some resistance comes up in your system, this vast love of this being just quickly and easily allows it to dissolve. so you can feel even more appreciation from this love, this form of love. This form of love is revealing a playful aspect now. Part of his nature is this playfulness that's being shared with you, even as he continues to have this really deep appreciation for you, gratitude for you being, and gratitude for you being a human at this time and place. There's also this playfulness, this humor, this sense of charmingness. Would you be willing to allow yourself to experience what that is for you? Knowing whatever you're experiencing is perfect. But included in this transmission is this higher information regarding humor. So he's sharing his sense of humor with you in such a way that it's helping to evoke within you a deeper sense of humor regarding your life, your living, your humanness, your present experience. First coming in as pure energy, higher information into your system, including into every cell of your body. Would you be willing to allow this growing sense of humor, divine humor, humor that frees you, helps you transcend any and all seeming challenges? When you are fully imbued with this type of humor, nothing can appear fearful to you. From this perspective, everything opens into joy, laughter, a laughter that sees through the illusion. Yeah, would you be willing to explore that as it's shown to you now? Like, this is not humor that's used to like repress or distract or denigrate or any of the ways humor gets misused. This is humor that lifts and opens you to a true perspective of reality, moment by moment. And all that's left when you see truly is this pure joy, this pure laughter, this pure humor of it all. Would you be willing to play with letting go of any and all conditioning and beliefs that you must be serious? You must take things seriously. And allow yourself to realize and experience for yourself that this kind of humor, transcends taking things seriously. It's like this type of humor comes out of seeing things truly, seeing things as they truly are. And when you see this way, it's just always humorous. It's enjoyable. You find yourself laughing, at least within. You find yourself enjoying everything. Yeah, let's play with that a little. As this vast being of light and love, humor, appreciation, continues to hold this space for you and transmit this higher truth to you, allow come to mind any memory or projection into the future of something you experienced seriously, maybe filled with fear, filled with anger, filled with, oh my God, this is not something I could ever find the humor in or laugh about. See if you can allow such a situation to come to mind. Just notice what you notice as this divine being shows you the truth of that situation, what's really going on, and thus the innate humor of the situation that transcends the egoic experience, the fear-based self. Okay, for some of you, the resistances that are coming up are or include conditioning around, like if I find this humorous, it means I don't care or I'm being incompassionate. Like, okay, from this place of truth, let's say you just found out that your mother died. Somebody's there with you communicating to you, your mother just died. Now we're talking about the internal response. How you respond externally is secondary. But from this energy, your internal instantaneous response, your highest truth, would just be laughter, joy, like seeing and knowing the perfection that that was her time. She's released from this body. She's already doing what she needs to do on the other side, finding her next steps, doing her life review, learning the lessons of what this incarnation was, etc., etc. And there also might be some feelings of loss or grief. But again, from this energy, from the truth of being, this appreciation, this humor, you would realize I'm an infinite divine being. She's an infinite divine being. Our relationship is infinite and eternal. There is no loss to grieve. And you come back to that joy. Now, again, you might not express that out loud as laughter, or you might. Depends on the situation, depends on what level of consciousness those around you in that situation could receive. But internally, you would be there in this blissful joy, knowing everything is perfect, knowing the humor of each and every moment, appreciating it deeply. So would you be willing to let go of all that old conditioning that says to show you care, to show you love someone, you have to feel bad in certain situations at certain times? You have to take it seriously and feel bad or feel guilty, etc., etc. Would you be willing to let those go and give yourself the freedom to explore this higher truth for yourself? Come to your own awareness, your own experience of what is your highest truth, your highest good, and be willing to live that fully, freely, courageously. Which then helps others to begin to experience this as well. Okay, this is pretty advanced. pretty countercultural. All these angels and spirit guides and this vast infinite being still holding the space all around you, helping to make these shifts and adjustments and upgrades within your system that allows you to feel appreciated and to notice the humorous, transcendent truth of each and every situation in your life in a way that is truly loving, truly compassionate, truly caring, while also being appropriately sensitive to those around you, their level of consciousness, their level of belief, their level of freedom. Yeah, just feel how this is expanding your heart. That innate humor lives in the heart. It's centered in the heart. It's like this attitude reminds me of a YouTube video I saw once. It was like a 10-year-old boy on a ski slope skiing down. Well, no, actually, he was on a snowboard, snowboarding down this mountain. And I don't know, his father, somebody was recording it, skiing beside him and recording it. And every time this boy would like fall or try something tricky and mess it up, or try to go off a jump and not hit it correctly, he would just start laughing every time. It was just full on humor to him. No self-judgment, no damning the situation, no blaming it on the ramp or this. He would just laugh and then get up and continue on. It's like that's a symbol of how we are all meant to be moment to moment, no matter what hits us, what comes up, what arises, what we discover as we are exploring and experimenting and playing. As we come down the hill of life, we're meant to see the humor every moment, to enjoy it every moment. Now, of course, he was learning each time. He learned more about his abilities and to lean a little bit more this way or a little bit more that way as he tried this or that spin or jump or whatever. So there's learning happening, but the learning happens more easily, more clearly without the self-judgment, without the anger, the condemnation. The humor allows, the clear feedback and inspiration and creativity and knowing what adjustments to make. Let's deepen it even more. Would you be willing to take everything you've already received to a much deeper, much more profound depth within you. Yeah, feel these connections that are happening now all throughout your system, including at every level of your light body. This is reprogramming your whole system, all your light bodies, so that you can begin to just live from this freedom, from this humor, from this level of appreciation of everything that's happening. And would you be willing to allow this to imprint itself within every cell of your body, within your DNA, within the blueprint of your humanness, your human body and your humanness? Would you be willing to allow yourself to realize directly for yourself that you've done it the other way as a human more than enough times? What would it be like to truly allow yourself to know this level of humor and purity of experience? Free of suffering, free of trying. Okay, that's challenging various identifications that are still in your system. So whatever's beginning to shake loose or shake to the surface, because it doesn't match what you are receiving and intending for yourself, would you be willing to allow those to, dislodge themselves from your system, from your heart most especially? Yeah, and just fall out of your system completely because they don't match who you are now. They're identifications of a smaller self, lower vibrational self, more limited self, more karmic self. Yeah, there you go. See, feel that freedom. There's freedom flooding into your system now, into your body and all the other levels of your system. Yes, you let those old identifications go. Wow, it just gives you so much more freedom to be purely responsive in the moment to what is your highest good, to what is the highest humor available, which is also the highest joy. Yeah, there you go. Okay, this is really upgrading your system now. Your light bodies keep reconfiguring to match this and hold it in place. So it becomes your default experience as you're ready for that, as you welcome that. Yeah, would you be willing to do so even more now? To welcome this. Allow yourself to have these experiences of this higher way of living, of being, of experiencing, even while here in a human body. I mean, this is the way we all are when we're not in a human incarnation. This is our default. Everything's humorous, everything's joyful. We love everything, we welcome everything. But this is bringing it here now, while here in this body, on this planet, grounding it now into the earth, making it more available for everyone playing the human game on this planet. Yeah, let's just channel that for a moment here. The group is just a wide open channel, and each of us individually is a channel, allowing this to be transmitted to the whole collective. Yeah, would you be willing to allow yourself to expand even more, therefore transmit even more? And since you are part of the collective, to receive this transmission even more. Would you be willing to allow yourself to feel, know, see, experience the humor available to you right now? So, this vast being who's been guiding us through this whole transmission, he's offering to amplify this even further for those who are ready for that. And if you don't feel ready now, that's fine. You can just float along at the level you already are and allow that to continue to strengthen. But for those ready for this to be amplified into a self-exciting state, would you be willing to just let go into this? So at this level, it's no longer individual at all. This is affecting everyone connected to you. Family, friends, coworkers, neighbors, those in your neighborhood. And on out until everyone's included. This is now purely about the whole planet ascending into this level of humor, joy, appreciation of the perfection of each and every moment. This is people beginning to lose the ability to think low vibrational thoughts, low vibrational concepts that don't match this. Anyone who is on this planet at this time knows they chose to be incarnate during a time of ascension. So we don't even need to ask anyone's permission. We're just making this available. It's like part of the air they breathe. And as they breathe this higher truth of humor, appreciation, light and love, they are changed by it. They think differently. They feel differently. They begin living differently. Because it's just part of the atmosphere of the earth, more and more day by day. Especially as our group and other groups continue to transmit and ground these frequencies into this planet. Would you be willing to allow yourself to notice and appreciate the overall rising vibration level of consciousness for the planet, for the collective? As each individual rises, the collective rises. As the collective rises, each individual rises. Feel the hope this engenders. Would you be willing to allow yourself to feel this hope? And hope's only required until you have your full direct experience of it, where it becomes a knowing. But personalities sometimes need hope as a stepping stone. So that's fine. And would you be willing to acknowledge to yourself any and all ways you do know this to be the truth? That consciousness is rising on this planet, that we are moving towards these higher states of love, light, and truth, humor, appreciation, freedom. Okay, they're shifting the energies, bringing it into pure being that integrates, harmonizes, all that you've received, all the up-leveling you experienced, all the expansion. Yeah, let's just take a moment to transmit this to everyone who will watch this video in the future. Let's just do this overflowing share. Which includes you when you replay it. And it's good for you to know you can reconfigure your consciousness to be the best it can be for you here now for the rest of your day and onward. We thank you for participating, being willing to explore and expand into the truth of who and what you truly are. This session is complete. Infinite blessings.